Hello, everybody. It's another live painting with my buddy in, was it buddy in, I can't think of the word now. Buddy in crime, my artist in crime. There we go, Jonathan Daly.
I
It's been
love
a
that I'm
couple months
like
already.
perfectly framed here.
Yes, I told you you have this beautiful little vignette around you. It's just like, okay, we're all going to paint Jonathan today. Hold still, Jonathan. So, thank you everybody who watches on playback as well. Jonathan and I absolutely love art. We love to create, and this has become a very special show. That him and I get together to do, and we encourage everybody. Nay, insist. No, we encourage everybody to watching at home, grab something that you enjoy that's creative,
Right.
whether sewing, crocheting, painting, doing
Or
craft
painting
cards for
doesn't mean you have to
Christmas.
paint.
Yeah.
You could use
So,
stickers and cardstock to make Christmas cards for people.
yep, get some glitter, get some glue, have a blast. Although I will say, careful with the glitter because glitter gets everywhere.
And glitter is forever.
The glitter is the gift that keeps on giving. Let's
Right?
just say.
What do they
So
call that?
we
The crafting herpes.
really, no, that's a new one for me. Okay, well, folks, you heard it first if you had it. So we have Nancy here hanging out with us. Hey,
The
Jonathan. Hey, Heather. Hello, Miss Nancy. Hope you're feeling well and enjoyed your nap from earlier. And so, as always, what are you going to be working on, Jonathan, today?
Well, I'm starting with a blank canvas.
Hey, Jax.
Hi,
Yep.
Jack. And I actually have a Christmas party tonight, so I'm thinking about painting a painting for the hosts as my Christmas gift to them. So
Nice.
I'm going to aim for painting a Christmas tree on a Maui beach. We'll see how it turns out.
Well, it's heartfelt, and I'm sure the person will love it and will cherish it. And let's see, we have Irene also here. Hi there. Glitter is forever,
You're
just like herpes. That's right. Well, we don't need for the show to be that kind of a show, but hey, if we're going to go there and
yeah.
have some fun, it's the holiday season. We all need to have a good
I've
laugh.
heard that from so many crafters. It's
She
just
says I'm stealing that.
go right ahead. It's not mine to, I'm gifting
Yeah,
it to you because it's not mine.
there you go. And for me, I'm just going to work on a painting I started about a week ago, and it just they take their time now. I don't they don't seem to be as rushed as they used to, and probably because I
Which
don't use palette knives. Hmm?
oh yeah, which is how it should
Yeah.
be. You should never rush art.
Well, for me, I used to love playing with my palette. I would paint a lot with palette knives, so I'd be doing this and
Oh,
that. Within a few days or so, I'd just be like, "Oh yeah," then on to the next. With me, I'm changing things up a little bit this year, and so just a little bit slower, a little bit more mindful. So, but yeah, for a while there, I was popping out like 3 or 4 a day, small ones, But
right.
um, now we're just kind of
You're in the zone.
chilling.
You're in the zone. I mean, that's just how it
Yeah.
goes. So
Exactly. I have, as I always say, I have more work than I think I can ever possibly sell in this lifetime because I make so much. So,
as it should be.
uh, and Irene says, I have haters because I hate glitter. But I don't know. Glitter can be really pretty, but yeah, again, it's hard. And you'll be on there, be like, "Oh, you're sparkling." I'm like, "Huh?" Oh, talk about glitter. I'm gonna, going to the stores for the holidays. If you're trying to buy arts, whatever you're trying to buy, yarn or thing, people that are ahead of you, they have the holiday, and then the glitter gets all over the
Oh,
counter, and they have to try to wipe it.
oh my
I'm
god.
going, where did this come from? Oh, so. Oh, Jack's Glitter in the Wind by Pink. I have not heard that Pink song. I'll have to go check that out. I haven't listened to Pink in a while. And Jonathan has fur babies, y'all. So We
Oh
may
yeah.
occasionally hear, him scold.
Or me going, hey now.
Hey now. Sorry.
Hey
I'm not supposed to be hey now. Hey, yeah, hey y'all. But so Nancy says, I see a dragon in your artwork behind you, Heather. Really?
ooh.
I'm not surprised. Dragons and things been popping up lately, especially with you loving your dragons, Miss Nancy. I can
Blue.
I can kind of see it. Maybe I see a volcano. I kind of see some other things. So we'll just see how the painting processes. And aloha to Madame Maru. She is
Aloha
say
Maru.
hi. And for those who are new to what Jonathan and I do, I will try to keep an eye on chat as much as possible. But Jonathan and I will paint, and we will, take a break here and there,
How it
and
is.
and look at the chat and respond. So if we miss a comment, it's all good. It's just that we're trying to get into the zone here. And Gypsy JJ is here. Good to see you, Gypsy. And hey now is the wait a minute. Hey now is the white people's version. Oh my goodness, that was a great song though. It's yeah. Outcast was fun back in the day. And Shelby is here. Hello, Shelby. And she says, I can see the dragon too. And like Jack says, don't get your panties in a wad. We all love glitter. We all have things that we don't. It's all good.
It's all good.
And she says, stay
I'll do it
frosty.
in the hood.
It's all good. Oh, and stay frosty. I like that.
And stay frosty. Yeah.
Alrighty, so
I'm gonna
we are going to get going.
Never get it done.
And I got some water from the full moon the last 2 nights, so I got a little bowl. I put it in my window. Look at this bowl, Jonathan. I found this at a store back home. It's got a matching picture, and I put water in it. Put it out for the full moon the last 2 nights. I also have a piece of fire opal in there to infuse my water with. It's because fire opal is good for creativity and passion, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take a little bit of that in my water today.
Some creativity and passion, yes, please.
Yes, I'll take that. So, alrighty.
Well, Moonfox, grab some pens and paper and start drawing with us.
Yeah, everybody at home, whatever it is that you do that you find creative and relaxing, coloring in a coloring book, getting crayons, color pencils, or even if you just have a piece of paper, start doodling. Just relax, let your mind go, and you never know what, might pop up. It's all about play.
Yep. And just letting it be what it is. There's
Yes.
no such thing as a perfect painting. But
Well, I don't know about that.
Some people disagree with me, but
I don't know if Michelangelo or Da Vinci or all would agree. There's something about a perfect painting. But hey, you never know. They very may well. That might be something I can ask them in one of my. I want to do a show, Jonathan, where I've been like really eyeing like era pieces. I have a deck kind of based on the style of Baroque. I've seen one that's Klimt. I've seen a Byzantine deck I've been wanting to get, and I want to start, and even just finding a generic tarot and oracle deck, maybe do a show where reaching out to the masters in spirit and asking them, where'd you get your creativity? What did you love about, kind of like questions and
inspired you.
Yes. Yes.
Where's the biggest inspiration of art for you? Where does your inspiration come from, masters? Right?
Exactly. Ben and I did that with Prince last week when we were talking about Prince on our show and the music and the movies and everything. And
Purple
Even
Rain.
quotes. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I was in summer camp, we used Ouija board to summon not Prince, but his precursor, James Brown. That was.
You did not really.
Yeah, that was cool.
Wow.
Even in that, he's just cool, laid back guy.
I know when Janelle Monáe got on the scene for the first time, she was kind of sporting his look a little bit, and well, a little bit sporting his look and adding some of his moves to her dance. And I was like, James Brown reincarnated, or are you just channeling him?
Could be a little bit of both.
Yeah, let's see. Irene says, I'm creating a blue dream joint. Oh, Irene. Well, whatever floats your boat, my dear, gets you through the day. Or like John Lennon used to say, whatever gets you through the night, it's all right. It's all right.
Nancy says that your bag is. Oh, it's not a bag, Nancy. I think it's a paint tube.
Oh, my paint tube. Sorry about that. I like it. It doesn't hide much. Hides much. Let's see. And Maru says, I want to get Lon Milo's deck to color in next. Oh. And I'm thinking of doing an artwork, my interpretation of Jack Frost. Nice.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, the paint dries here so fast. I have very little humidity here, and it's already drying on me. It drives me nuts.
We have a lot of humidity. It's just too hot. Everything dries so fast. I was actually kind of half tempted to get there's that drying retardant you can get for.
I have that right here, but I have to use extra of it, and I find that it starts to make it a little tacky. My paint.
Right, because
I think
it's
at some
more
point,
like oil almost. Yeah.
I think next time when I have the extra, when I may just set this one aside because I have the Liquitex version. I might get the golden version.
Yeah, I remember getting the Liquitex and it didn't work so great. So I think I got my sky done. No clouds.
You're just zipping along. Ooh, turquoise.
When I'm using acrylic, I go fast because I know I don't have a lot of time.
Yeah. I'd love to be able to work with oil again at some point. I wish that business here in Ashland that makes the non-toxic paints and everything, I wish they would, put into tubes their oil paint, but they only do that for their acrylic. And I'm like, but do your oil. Because I can see myself trying to mix oil paint and stick it into it. I mean, yeah. Heather with her thumbs and stuff, yeah. That would be a hot mess happening.
That would be a hot mess. Oh my God, I love that. That's hysterical. Well, we all know our strengths and weaknesses, so.
Yes, we do. And there's half of what they say, half winning the battle is when we embrace and we acknowledge our limitations. We just find a different way of going around about it. Or as Kathy would say, thinking outside of the box. I'm going to work on some of my sides here. The part I hate most working on canvas, having to paint the sides.
So I think that's one of the reasons I kind of went for the canvas panels.
Yeah.
I mean, look how thick my painting is.
Oh, thick and gooey and. Ooh, I'm having a happy little accident right now.
Oh, happy little accidents are the best.
They are.
Okay, a little more green again.
Now I got the song "Hey Ya" in my head. Just shake it like a Polaroid picture. So, Jonathan, is this the only time when you ever paint? Is when you get together with me?
Lately, it used to be that way, but it's like unless I schedule it, I just don't have time. But I mean, that's part of, I think, being a parent.
Yeah, working out at the gym. Oh,
Working out the gym. Well, that too, but
getting them guns. So when you're painting, you're like, look how nice my arms are when I'm painting.
well, I was at the gym earlier, but I did leg workouts, so I didn't get a pump on my arms.
I wish I could get my ass to a gym or do something. But that's a Heather thing. Ooh, I like this. Now I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I do have my little spritz bottle here. I could just spritz my board and my paints. Jax is saying, "Where's the gun show?"
Right. Do that.
Woo! Sexy.
There you go. There's your gun show. Oh, and I got a thumbs down for that.
Too sexy for my arms. Too sexy for my arms.
So sexy, bah.
So sexy it hurts.
Okay, we better stop before we cross over.
Oh.
I was about to sing along with you, though.
I've been very careful over the last 4 years, knock on wood, that I just do a little bit. I mean, when Angie and I were doing that show too there for a while with the lyrical live stream,
Mm-hmm.
we learned to, just keep it to a little bit when we would start, reading off the lyrics and stuff and whatnot. So just singing them. Right, said Fred. You got it, girl.
Mm-hmm. Gotta love a little Fred.
It's my little friend, Fred.
It's my little Fred. Okay, now we're just kidding.
Didn't the Macarena come out around the same time?
Yeah,
Macarena, hey.
there was quite a few things that came out around that time. Firestarter, I think.
Yeah, after the early 2000s or so, music just started to suck. So at least we still got the hits.
Well, it's funny too, because like I am seeing my son's generation, Gen Alpha, and they're like a lot of them are like really into the 80s music and 90s music. Like none of them are really into modern day stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit, but not like they go gung ho for the oldies, what we would call the old hits.
Yeah, it's our turn now to be those, oh my God, we're so unhip,
Yeah.
We're the old timers now, and I'm like, I never thought my music would be considered classic or
And
old
yet
school.
here we are.
And yet here we are, and that's okay. I was listening to one of my '80s playlists today, and I'm just like, you know,
I'm just
the
like, wait,
memories.
the chat in a minute. My 17-year-old's like weird stuff and 80s music. I think we're going to be okay with this generation.
Yeah, there's so. I mean, when you see kids, teenage kids or whatever walking around with a ACD shirt on or Def Leppard or something, I'm like, okay, you're wearing that, but do you actually listen or
Right.
know the music?
What it is that you're listening to?
Do you know what you're listening to? See, Heather's got a song for almost everything. Oh.
As it should be.
Okay, now that we've been talking about 80s music, what was your favorite 80s song, Jonathan? Or what was your top 3, maybe top 5 80s songs?
Oh, they put me on the spot, so I'm going blank.
Take your time. Take your time, do it right. We can do it.
REM or
REM.
I was big into Nine Inch Nails back then. That was a kind of
Nine Inch Nails was more 90s.
That's true, but it was late 80s when they popped up because I remember it was late 80s when I got into them. Madonna, of course. Like, how can you go wrong with Madonna? Cyndi Lauper. You know, the classics. I was a big fan of George Michael.
Oh, okay.
All right, getting distracted by the ocean over here. Like, what is this? Something?
Oh, I'm distracted by the ocean over here in Hawaii where everything's so beautiful. Live from Lemuria, we have Jonathan painting. Oh, so Irene's going through some rough times.
I'm trying
there we go.
Trying to get that right vibe for the ocean. So.
No, we just need Jack Sparrow running across going, just kidding. Someone listening to Beach House. Shelby, I hate pop. I like alternative music and other types. There's a few pop songs here or there that catch my ears, but most of it's just generic. It's basic.
Basic. Oh, no one likes basic.
Well, everything's all auto-tuned and everything. Just keep believing.
That's why there's been no new music for the last 20 years.
Anything new? Well, I know that one girl, Chapel Rowan, or Chapel, or whatever her name is. I know she's popular now. I got one of her songs on my playlist. I still like a little bit of Billie. And people may laugh at me, but I think Taylor Swift is an excellent entertainer. I think she kicks ass by writing her own songs and producing her albums, and kudos to her. There's some stuff that I really like of hers, that are on my playlist.
Yeah.
They said her era tour is going to be raking in something like so many $1 billion by the time or so it's done. I think she has completely almost sold out Madonna from her concerts.
Wow.
If I dare to be so bold in saying that, but yeah, it's just It's incredible. Let's see. Well, we're sending you lots of love and positivity, Irene. You'll make it through, sweetheart. Um, she's got some stuff going on. And Irene says, I haven't heard any new music I like in over 30 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even the stuff in the 90s was like, some of it was good, but it was already starting to get to that auto tune and everyone doing the same thing.
Yeah.
At least that's how I saw it.
So, Jonathan, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. And yes, how does this
That's a good question. Which Spice Girl would you be?
My favorite was Posh, but I don't have.
No, who would you be? Not who your favorite was.
Oh, Indigo Spice. There we go.
Indigo Spice.
Though I have to say, Jerry was quite the it's really, they each had their own unique personality. I did enjoy their music, and when I did that reunion tour, oh man, it broke my heart. I couldn't go. But I can watch videos. A lot of my favorite bands and things I'll never be able to see, like Madonna. All my life I never got to see her.
Touring.
Yeah, well, she's not what she really used to be.
But
I have a friend in Arizona who has been to every one of her concert tours since like a virgin, and I'm like, oh my God, but she saved up her money. She got, her credit card. She got to go. So Taco Spice.
Taco Spice.
Oh, Jax, yes, you and your tacos. Oh, when you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? There we go. Put it on the taco Ritz. Amy Winehouse, but since she died, I can't listen to her. Irene said, yeah. Oh, jeez. I don't know. I did resonate with her.
Amy Winehouse. She was an
I think more of it because she was so blatant about knowing that she needed help, but she's like, no, I'm not going to rehab. No. And I'm like, well, you should have. You might still be here. But yeah, she did have a beautiful voice. I will give her that.
I feel almost like the whole needing rehab was part of the persona that she built around her art. Birds going off from the tree behind me. Can you hear it?
Yeah. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
When are they going off?
So you have any fun plans for the holidays this year, Jonathan? You and your hubby?
I'm coming to visit. I have that holiday party tonight. Of course, my son's birthday is 2 days after Christmas, so that's always a big part.
When's your son's birthday?
December 27th.
Oh, so he's a Cappy.
Yeah, someone did his chart once, and like more than half his signs are Capricorn.
Mine's tomorrow. So
what?
You're kind of celebrating with me.
Well, happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
Thank y'all. Roman's joining me tonight to do a little pre-birthday celebration on my channel. I'm telling you, Jonathan, the years are just going by faster and faster.
I trust. I understand. And nothing makes it go by faster than having a kid, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what do you mean my kid's almost 12? Wasn't I just holding a baby like yesterday?
Yeah. Oh, they do grow up fast, don't they? Ooh, really digging this.
I'm having fun playing with a lava rock over here.
You got what?
I'm playing with a lava rock.
You're playing with a lava rock.
Oh yeah, I'll show you in a minute.
Well, rock on, Jonathan. Rock on.
Okay.
Let's see. Talking about this so I can catch up a little bit. So Irene says the very first time I heard stuff, not the rehab song. If they just had Let Her Smoke Weed, age would have been fine. Yep. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Shelby. Thank you. Yeah, she had the wrong people around her, and they enabled her. But you
Yeah.
know,
Well, they encouraged it to be part of the act.
yeah,
Really, I mean, they're the ones that were giving it to her, weren't they?
yeah, I
Making
think
sure she
so.
had what she needed, so to speak.
Instead of stepping in and saying no, you got to go to you got to. It's like no, and they didn't. But you know, like a lot of other artists that die young or when they die older, they're not selling as much. You know, the record companies kind of push it, you know, so that they can, you know, collect and make a lot more money on royalties from, you know, their passing than they would in, because everybody wants to rush out and grab the memorabilia, and that's sad and unfortunate.
It really is.
Are those your peacocks I hear?
That was a dove.
Oh, the doves.
Yeah, we got two different kinds of doves. We got zebra doves and spotted ringneck doves.
Ooh.
The spotted ringneck dove has this like ring of white dots all around its neck.
Aw. He's wearing pearls.
What
Let's see, what am I going to do?
do you think? Is that a good lava rock?
Nice. I can tell it's a rock.
Yeah.
I'll take
Might
a
have
sip.
to add a few little like dollops of my sand on the rock. 'Cause, you know, it does happen.
Or you can always get, well, you probably don't have it, but I used to love playing with sand. I would get gel mediums, and I would get the sand
Oh,
from the stores, put it in there, and then use it as texture on my paintings. This is going back in my 40s when I was
that's
doing
a
that.
good idea. But for now, I'll continue with what I got. Let's see.
Get some more dark green in here. And it just blows my mind that we're in December here and there's still some leaves on the trees from autumn. I just love it.
And then there's me in the perpetual summer.
Yeah.
And I really do live in perpetual summer. I think this is the Summerlands of legend, I swear.
Let's see. Irene said the first time I heard her Black to Black album, I said off the top of my head that she was going to be really famous She should sing the theme song for the next James Bond movie. Oh wow. Yeah, she would have been good for a Bond song. We've lost a lot to the 27 club or so, you know. It's unfortunate.
What Buddha? Hi. Does my leg smell good or something?
Oh, you got a puppy doggy there or a kitty?
A little doggy, little Boston, right? Hi.
Oh, it's Buddha.
It's Buddha. Hi, Buddha.
Buddha
You want to
baby
come say
boy.
hi? You want to come say
I call
hi?
Mozzie Buddha Belly. Oh, we want to see the Buddha.
Come on.
Oh, she
Hey,
was
Buddha.
offered the James Bond song, but she died
Come
before it
on.
happened.
Come on.
There
Hi.
he is. Oh,
Good.
look at that face.
Oh,
And then
hi.
the other one's getting jealous.
Yeah.
Hi, Buddha.
Hi,
Buddha,
you
Buddha.
know me. I'm sorry. No one's paying any attention to you. Huh? You're okay.
And Jack
Okay.
says she's at a stoplight and the radio is playing Brian Adams' Heaven. Aw. My favorite song by him is Run to You. I wanna run to you.
Doing a Bob Ross move. Just knock all that water off. Just knock all that water off. Spray everywhere.
You just take that brush and just go right on his easel. Okay, let's get some.
Oh, I need something for me.
So, Jonathan, what's your favorite color to paint with? What's your
I think I
favorite?
paint with a lot of blue now that I'm thinking about it.
You like blue? That's your favorite
I
go-to.
just, it's not that it's my favorite, it's just that seems to be a color I use a lot. Lots of blues and reds, contrary colors, I guess. So, I don't know.
Are you
I like,
saying you're a contradiction?
aren't we all?
Yes, some way or the other. Yes, I'm just having fun.
Right. Well, that's all that's important, really, is that we're having fun doing what
What
brings
we
us
love.
joy.
Yes. And I gotta get my ass going because they can't afford to send me my paintings still yet from New York,
Oh,
and
gee.
so the people are that I'm holding them. So if they want to, Artemisia wants to offer me a show at some point. I got to have something to hang. It's a small space, but it's like,
Right.
whatever I send there, I wanted to make sure
The
it's good.
offer. Right. Yeah, makes sense.
So let's see. Buddha sweet. My girl is white Tara Buddha. Aw, Irene, that's so cute. Oh, Irene. Gotta give yourself a break, sweetheart. You've been through a rough time. Just hang in there, girl. I know it's easier said than done. You managed to get this far. Just remember how strong and resilient you are, and
Just
that we're
remember,
here for you.
you have
Hmm.
made it 100% of the time. You survived 100% of what life has thrown.
And remember, too, you got your daughter looking out after you up in heaven. So, things get hard. She's there for you, and she's there supporting you, and she's there for you in spirit. You said you used to be psychic and all. Well, tap back in that, girl. She's there for you. Oh.
La, la. Do you have any big plans for the holiday season?
Nope, it's just Shannon and I. We had to leave the tree that we had all these years together behind, and we were hoping to find, we knew it was going to be hard after 24 years finding, something the same, but a lot of
Right.
the ones at the stores were just, too expensive. So I found a cute little tiny, like Charlie Brown one for $10 at CVS, and we got some lights and we hang it around the little tree, and we'll probably get a couple like little tiny little, decorations for it. And so, I'm just happy that we're where we are now. And the last 2 years over at that other place, it was so bad. We just couldn't even get in the holiday spirit, you know. So at
Well,
least here we can.
here you can. That's important.
And Nancy says, Jonathan, what cancer of your painting is beautiful? What cancer? Nancy.
What cancer of your painting? Huh?
Miss Nancy must be sitting up in bed and she exit. Well, we know how autocorrect is.
Right. Mimi.
Um,
Gosh. I think there might have been a mongoose sighting.
she said, "What I can see," and they changed it to what
Oh,
cancer.
this is here. This is what I got so far.
Aw.
Oh my God, Mimi, shush.
Yeah, we love autocorrect, don't we? Especially when someone went to go put Beth's channel in and said aspasia, and it came out as asparagus. That was funny. So every now and then we'll be like, asparagus
Created
is here.
autocorrect just to make people look like idiots.
I don't know.
I don't know why else they would have created it, because it corrects stuff that doesn't need to be corrected and then ignores stuff that does need to be corrected. So, oh my God, Mimi. Hey, come on. Can you go inside?
No, I want my daddy's attention.
Come on. Let's go. In the house. Stop with the barking. Let's just settle in there, okay? Children.
I know mine, now that we got that nice couch, he just likes curling up out there on the couch with Shannon. He doesn't even want to come in and say hello to people anymore. Unless he's hungry and he wants food, and then he'll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Mozzie doesn't come by and say hi anymore. It's not.
Oh, Irene.
Yeah, she's going through a rough time right now.
Irene, that sounds horrible.
It's the way people, we always say we never know what battles people are, things and what they're facing. Yeah.
It's true. We never know. You can never truly know.
Hmm. It's so weird. Usually when I paint, I have to have music on. Sometimes it's hard for me to get into painting.
Without
Like,
music.
where's my tunes?
Where's the music?
Let's see. I became a Buddhist, but then the Christian by spiritualists took over, and the temple is closed on all Christian holidays, so I quit there. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Jack says, made it to the school. A piece of plywood Flew off a truck 2 cars ahead of me. Final
Oh my God.
destination vibes. I remain unscathed. Oh my gosh. Girl, you're protected.
Thank God for your protection.
When the universe is literally hurling shit at you, you still, you know.
And you still come out smelling like roses. Well, maybe not roses, but
Damn, girl. Still got hey ya in my head. Keep wanting to say, hey ya, oh. Don't want to meet your daddy.
So
Just
it's
want you in my caddy.
corrected.
So stupid. Very stupid. Oh.
Oh my God, that's hysterical.
And Shelby says, I'm trying to draw a snow fairy queen, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm just going to go for it. Just go for it, girl.
Just go for it. That's how we do it. I mean, people are always saying, how can you paint so fast? I'm like, for me, I'm not painting fast. I'm just painting at my own speed. But I've also been painting for, I don't want to say how many years.
Well, hey, I'm going to be 55 tomorrow, so I've been painting since what? I was, 15, 16? Not seriously into college, though. So that would be 21. So there. It's been over 25
I'm
years.
right through it, yeah. I mean, even when I was in college and
years.
getting my degree in anthropology, I was still taking art classes like mask making and puppetry and costume pattern design. And I'm very,
Anthropology.
yeah, I've got a bachelor's in anthropology.
So you wanted to be an archaeologist? Or is that
I
something
did
different?
quite a bit of archaeology, and it's backbreaking, grueling work, and nothing at all like Indiana Jones.
Well, yeah, that's where a lot of people were kind of like, reality sets in.
Reality sets in, exactly.
We can call you Indiana Daily. There we go.
Well, since Indiana was the dog's name,
Yeah.
and my childhood dog's name was Karma, you could call me Karma Daily.
Karma Daily or Karma Jones in Indiana, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Karma Jones. There you go. That has more of a pulpy ring to it.
I used to take those quizzes in the back where they say, if you want to know what your drag name is, it's like your first pet plus your
Plus
mom's
the name
name and
right, the name of the street your first house was on.
Mine was Coco Orticelli. I'm like, that doesn't really sound too bad. If you think about it. Coco Orticelli. And Maru said, I considered archaeology, but I watched the way they have to treat a dig, and I don't have that much patience. Yep, very slowly.
Yeah, let me tell you, because you go inch by inch, literally, inch by inch. Yeah, it's and then there's like different people doing different jobs on one of those archaeology jobs. So you got the person who's digging, and the person up above who's got the shake tray to like shake out the sand, pull out the rocks, see if there's any artifacts. And then there's the person sitting on the side drawing each layer as it gets like exposed. And then there's so much involved. It's crazy.
How was the pay though?
Well, I never got to that point because I just did the student stuff. I was offered a job, but I never pursued it for some reason. And then I ended up, pursuing acupuncture instead. So there you go.
From Anthropology to acupuncture. They both begin with an A.
They
There you
both
go.
begin with an A. There you go. I think part of it is one of the last classes I took was what was it called? The Anthropology of Medicine.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, one of the books we had to read in there. Oh god, I'm blanking on the name of it now. The Web That Has No Weaver, and that one all about Chinese medicine, and it goes Mimi again. And not just Chinese medicine, but why the medicine works the way it does. Because it's a worldview. You got the 5 elements, the yin and yang, and all that balance and everything like that. And I don't know, it just was very intriguing. And then I had moved back home with my mom, to her chagrin, because she's like, "How long are you staying?" I'm like, "No, I'm back." She's like, "What?" Because I didn't know what the hell to do with myself with green anthropology. I went to the AAA conference right before I graduated, the American Anthropological Association. They're like the top anthropologists, not just in America, but like the world. And I was just like, wait, what? These are the people that are the top of the top, huh? So it just, I don't know, it rubbed me the wrong way. I just decided that if I wanted to do it, I would have to.
Yeah. You could have been the next Josh Gates. Have your own TV show.
Yeah.
It's too bad when they stopped doing Destination Truth, when they did the paranormal stuff. That
Oh,
they got
yeah,
that
I
was a
remember
great
that
show with
show.
everybody. That was fun. What was that?
I remember that show.
Then he got back into the archaeology and kind of took a step back away from anything that was paranormal. But I think he's got a new crew or something that works for, because I guess he's getting up there now in age, and it's kind of hard for him to go climbing into tunnels and holes and pits and stuff. So he's got the
Yeah,
young folks doing it now.
yeah. I think the coolest pit that I ever had to crawl in, not had to, but got the privilege of crawling in, was the Mayan underworld.
What? You got to go into the Mayan underworld?
I did.
Did you feel
It was,
anything or psychically see anything?
it was amazing because so it's like a 3-hour hike, and most of that's underground. And you're walking in an underground river that's sometimes up to your ankles, sometimes up to your chest. And there's certain spots you kind of have to like swim through, like sideways through this crack, so that like, because it's like really skinny, and if you don't go sideways, you end up like getting sliced open by the rocks or whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
that.
and so we're just like going, and every so often the guide has we all have headlamps that they provided, and the guide has us turn off the headlamps, and then he turns on his little flashlight that can be any color, and it can flicker. So he turns it on red that's flickering slightly, so it mimics fire, right? Firelight. And it was amazing because every so often he'd be like, "Okay, stop, everyone turn off your headlamps. This is what the Mayans would have seen 1,000 years ago." And then he'd turn on the flashlight. And
Wow.
my skin's crawling just thinking about it. There was certain areas where like this rock in front of you, suddenly the shadow was like an old woman eating. Like the light was flickering, the shadows were moving, and it looked like they were actually doing stuff. And it was all these different Mayan gods. And the main one was the Mayan god of rain, because there was a drought and they were all dying because they didn't have the food. And so they kept going deeper into the cave to do like
And they would
sacrifice.
take the sacrifice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The
They would take
sacrifices.
sacrifice, right? And it started first. They were sacrificing food. Um,
Yeah.
all the sacrifices are exactly where they were left 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
So the government in Belize, it was in Belize that I did this. They don't want anything disturbed. They want everything just the way it is, and
Can't blame them. Yeah.
and so everything is exactly where the archaeologists found it. So you're walking along this river, and suddenly you're like, okay, we got to shimmy up this random boulder in the middle of the river. You shimmy up the boulder, and then like on top of the boulder, you can kind of reach this almost cliff face, and you kind of shimmy up the cliff face. And then there's a spot where everyone takes off their shoes. You're not allowed to wear your shoes in the cavern. Um, and it's like it's
Wow.
completely like
Ouch.
tight the whole time. But you go in. No, they have a trail lined out because people
Oh, I
kept
was going to say, cut
stepping
your
on
foot on there.
things and breaking them. That's how they've discovered a few of the artifacts because someone stepped on it and broke it. So they have a specific trail to go through. And some of the sacrifices, unfortunately, you're not allowed to bring anything except the clothes on your body. No cameras, no phones, nothing.
Wow.
Because a lot of the sacrifices have had their skulls like crushed by people dropping their phones or dropping their cameras or stepping on them. So, but we went into this cavern that was like, it really was like a cathedral in there. It was like the whole time you're in this like tunnel. Sometimes it's tall, but it's still a tunnel. And then you get to this, you
Hi,
shimmy up
Daniela.
and you go in there, and then it's just like this giant room. And there's all these different spots around the room that he took us to. So like there's one spot at the beginning where you see the woman eating. And then further in, there's another spot where it's like the old woman's now a young girl.
Yeah.
So, and it was, and then you further up and further up, and then like the further steep dive in there, you had to literally climb a ladder to get to it to even see it. And it was this kid who had, I don't even want to talk about it, it was brutal. But that was the last sacrifice, was this kid who was obviously like of royalty.
Mm.
He had his hands and feet cut off, and then he was left in there. And I think that they always called him the Crystal Maiden, but they realized it was a boy of about 14, I think.
That's awful. I mean, what was the point?
They were trying to get the rain to start again, so
I know, but I'm just saying, why the hands and the feet? Why? I mean,
so he
just
couldn't run away. And you could tell by the way where the skeleton was, he had just given up and was just waiting to die, the way the skeleton was laid out. But this cavern floods every so often. So his skeleton has slowly been crystallized.
yeah.
So his skeleton is also known as
Crystal skull.
The Crystal Maiden. They thought it was a girl for the longest time. So if you want to look up about the cave and the sacrifice, the Crystal Maiden is the name of the poor soul who was the sacrifice.
That's I remember a while ago, and I was just kind of like, no, that doesn't make sense. This is one, oh, what's her face? The one that turned her back on the New Age.
Yeah, Auntie Doreen.
Yeah, okay, Doreen. I had one of her books, and she went to, it was, I think, one of the sites in South America. I mean, it's been years since I've had this book. And she was actually talking to somebody who was supposed to be of Mayan descent or whatever, or Incan, whatever the ones. But he was telling her during a dinner that they had that was a misconception, that the Mayan and the Inca people did not sacrifice their people. That was just a false mythology passed pretty much on by the Christians
Well,
and stuff. But still, I
they,
mean, they're finding blood though. I mean, you can't. They're
the
finding.
thing is, the thing that is addressing is it didn't happen on the scale that we were told it happened at. There was sacrifices, but it was not like we're going to take this whole kingdom and sacrifice 1,000 people. I mean, that's not how things went down.
Or the prisoners from war. Yeah.
Right. Prisoners from war. No, normally sacrifices were only held for those of extreme prestige, because you didn't just sacrifice any old schmo. You sacrifice someone who was worthy of sacrifice. So often it was, their ball games, the winners were sacrificed. And it
I
was a
sure
great
someone
honor.
want to win that ball game.
Well, no, they fought as hard as they could. So, oh, someone
I've
found
got.
the photo of the skeleton. Yep.
I have to go off camera for a second. My iPad needs to be plugged in.
Oh,
So
okay.
I am
For a
still here.
minute. Okay. So this is what I have so far for everyone who's watching.
Let's see if I can unplug. Oh dear.
I'm trying to decide if I want to add an island off of the background or not.
Fantasy Island.
The island. Um,
Oh God.
what do I want to add to this? I feel like it needs something more.
Alrighty. I thought for sure that my iPad could last the full hour or hour and a half of our show, but
Apparently,
it didn't. Okay, see if I can make this stretch. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to move everything around. Oh yeah.
there's maybe some dolphins and birds. I was thinking a palm tree, just to bring a little more depth in there. And then that's why I was kind of thinking about like an island off in the background, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it will do an island off in the background. Feels right.
let's see. And Maru says, I think karma daily is more meaningful. This is going back a little bit from when we were talking about the archaeology.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, and Jack says it's the street you grew up on and your mom's maiden name for the stripper. Wow. That would be a very terrifying name. Yeah, I think I'll Country Parkway Orticelli. No, that does not. No. Let's see, Shelby. My major was graphic designs and animations. I know she ended up having to change her major because of pressure, I think. So Shelby, I hope you're still going for graphic design and animation, but I think you mentioned once before that your parents wanted you to do something different. So I re-popped onto your channel. I thought of the archaeology, anthropology thing, Maru, but I'm the palest shade of white and I burn so easily, so I decided against it. That's right. Irene is a Scottish. She's from Scotland. So she's over in Canada. And she owes over 50K. I think she said for her student loans already, and she still hasn't done yet. Oh, good Lord.
So It was the street name and your first pet. Is that right?
Street name and your mom's maiden name for the stripper name. Jack
Oh.
said.
Uh,
And Daniela joined us. I don't know if you heard earlier.
first street I lived on.
Oh, and Shelby says, I'm looking at the photo of the skeleton. Poor thing. Oh, I know. Well, he sure as hell didn't want to be a part of that. So dolphin bird, so you're all caught up. Something in the, Danielle says, something in the forefront. Yep, we've got a lava stone there. And Janet popped in. And Janet says, my stripper name would be Chestnut Sergeant. That's interesting. And Maruta said, Westwood Mesh. What kind of stripper is that? I probably didn't pronounce that properly, Maru. I apologize. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm debating about what you want to do. Okay, so Janet has joined us. So let's see. New comment. Let's see. If I was a stripper, I'd be named Freya or Venus. I'm your Venus.
I'm your fire.
Your desire. Oh. It's going to take me a few sets to finish this, but at least it feels good to play a little bit and get a brush in my hand between the crocheting and the shows and my new decks. Oh, it's nice to be able to pick up the paintbrush. And I'm trying to finally start and finish a novel. I have tried this, I don't know how many multiple times since my late 30s, early 40s, and could just never be happy with what I was writing. And then by the time I started maybe figuring something out, I got so bored that I just was like, never mind. So I'm hoping this time I'll be able to take it further. And I might need some inspiration for characters, Jonathan. You never know, a plucky archaeologist named Karma Daly might pop into the story at some point to help Petra out, because that's going to be my main character's name.
About islands.
Ooh, look at that.
There you go. It's getting there. Slowly but surely.
Yes. Got a lot further than I did. Let's see. Janet says, I'm working on a miniature spinning wheel. The dowels don't fit, so I'm trying to make the hole bigger for days now. Okay, so I think you're spinning your yarn. Yeah, Janet's really good at crocheting. Everyone's saying nice. Okay, so
I'm
Shelby.
thinking of switching things up a little bit here. Instead of doing a Christmas tree, I think I might put just like a giant palm right here with like Christmas lights. What do you think?
Yeah, and you're getting all these lovely comments. So everyone's loving it. Janet's nice. Nice, Jonathan. Loved. I mean, yeah. Can't you feel the love, Jonathan?
I can feel the love. I can feel the love tonight. I mean,
yeah, that's the Elton John song, right? From Lion King? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got it. You got it.
You got it, baby. See, I can turn anything into a song. I can remember from that was that Roy Orbison. Anything you want. Anything you want, Jonathan's got it. Anything you need.
Hey now. Don't make promises I can't keep.
Well, we didn't say specifically what.
That's true.
It's always fun. It's always a good time. Oh, Jonathan, we got to do another Crystal Visions. I love that Casera. pyramid that Shan bought me, and for people who not know, that's the crystal pillar I shared a couple of weeks ago. And Jonathan sent me pictures. He actually has skulls in the shape of
Yeah.
the Casera stone, and I would love to do a show if you're up for it.
Yeah.
To talk about the Casera stone, because this is something new for me. Let's see. Oh, Janet says this is a miniature doll house size for a Rumpelstiltskin doll. Oh, Janet, how fun. Elton refused to let Disney use Can You Feel the Love Tonight if they didn't let Timon and Pumbaa sing at least some in it. Okay. I never
Simone and
saw the movie, so I don't know who Timon and Pumbaa is.
Timon and Pumbaa are it's a boar, and Pumbaa's the boar, and Timon is muskrat. No.
Okay, so I know who you're talking about then from the
Yeah.
commercials and things. And so Shelby, let's see. Allison and I don't talk too often. We do every now and then. She's been good. She's got, school's going great. She's got a new route that she's very happy with. Her and Anthony are doing well, and I just, and I know she did. For people who didn't know, she did lose her dog Lulu. Lulu had been unwell for a while, and I found out a couple of weeks ago that she passed. I think it was in late October or early November. But she still has Scout, and he got a nice little treat for Thanksgiving, for Thanksgiving dinner. But yeah, her and I talk every now and then. Just, going off in, different directions in our life. Yeah, Allison's popped in a couple times into chat, and I've done a few readings for her. So I think, well, I'm hoping at some point her and I can get on the phone and have a chat and play catch up. Okay, he was a meerkat. There you go.
Thank you. That's why I was second guessing myself.
They said, Jack said that he wanted them to sing the whole thing. Oh, okay. Well, I'll let her know, Shelby, next time I talk to her, if I can remember Heather's brain lately. But yeah, Lulu had an enlarged heart, her little Chihuahua mix, and Allison woke up one morning and Lulu had passed. So, but it was a peaceful one. So, yeah. But we still got Scout, and yeah.
That's all any of us can hope for, right? Peaceful pass.
Yeah, that's true. Very much so.
Oh my gosh. I swear. Mimi. I swear, young lady.
Don't make me come back there and like the kids in the car. Don't make me stop this painting and come back there.
Right. Don't make me stop this painting and come in.
Don't make me stop this car. Yeah.
Don't make me stop this car and turn around.
Don't make me stop this painting and come back over there. I feel awful. It's like I'm doing it live and I'm ignoring my chat. I feel like I'm a bad host.
Yeah, we've been bad this time. We're usually better about keeping up. I think we're both
Well,
getting
you've been
them.
sharing
Oh,
your archaeology stories with us.
that's true.
I love that. Yeah, for me to be able to actually concentrate and finish this or work on it, I'll have to wait till we're done and put the music on and get
And
my
do
brain
nothing
into the zone.
else. Literally do nothing else.
Let's see. Irene said, I don't like Elton anymore. He bought a huge forested property I used to hike on, proceeded to have every single tree cut down, and
What?
then what? And then decided he didn't want it anymore. Oh, that MFer.
Oh my God. I would, yeah, it pissed me off too.
Sounds like what Oprah did in Hawaii and stuff, and her and a couple of other people with the properties.
She owns like, I don't know, a quarter of Maui.
That's
It's
sick.
ridiculous. And she keeps giving the excuse that she's buying these like huge tracts of land to hold in the name of the Hawaiian people.
Yeah, she's full of shit.
I'm like, what?
Allegedly, according to Heather,
Allegedly,
for
right?
entertainment
Like,
purposes only.
excuse me? Like, wait a minute here. How does this make sense? Because I'm not seeing it.
Then I heard how she would let people use her property as an escape route when you guys had some of the fires or
So
the fires.
there's a road. So if you want to go up country from Maui, you usually have to go like all the way to the North Shore and then go up country. But there is a road in Wailea, which is kind of like Beverly Hills of the Pacific Ocean, I guess. I don't know. And she allows anybody who has a house on the road to use the road. But otherwise, it's locked. There's a gate. There's a guard.
Sick. Yeah, I don't like her. I've learned allegedly some things about her, and I'm just like, when you start to put two and two together, I'm like, oh yeah, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh yeah, she's not. It's interesting because it's like she acts like she's a great
like a philanthropist or whatever they call the people who help,
right, but then like during the fires, she and The Rock, I think it was The Rock, said that they were
Dwayne
like,
Johnson's still right next to her. Yeah.
right, they committed so many millions and then they turned and asked everyone to donate so they could make those millions instead of actually donating their own money.
I know, their own money, and they have more than enough.
Right.
Oh, he caught a lot of flack for that. That might be why his, see him in too many more movies now. I think a lot of that kind of took a hit, his career. But yeah. Greedy, greedy, greedy. People forget where they came from and where they started.
Right.
Yeah, Irene says that's awful, Jonathan, but doesn't surprise me. And Jack said performative activism. There you go, girl.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, these selfish spiritual people, they're everywhere. Yep. I've got a few of them too within the tarot tube community on certain circles and things that are outer circles as well. I mean, it's just very sad. What to do, what to do, what to do with the time remaining, what to do. Do they decorate the town where you are? Yes, they do, Janet. I I sent Shan a couple pictures. I couldn't get the one. There's a big tree behind the firehouse that they just covered head to toe with lights, and it was so pretty. But I was downtown for our astrology and divination group that meets once a month there on the first Thursday of every month. And I don't know if these are show up on screen, but this is a picture right there of some of the
Oh,
decorations. And I was waiting on a bench. And what's really cool here, these lanterns, they actually have like, um, not real candles, but they have like I don't know what material it is, but it's a heat safe. They're in the shape of candles, and those are lit to be inside of the you can't quite see them here from this picture, but yeah, it was very pleasant last night. It's nice. So a town that actually takes pride, in itself and whatnot. And but yeah, it's
that's always
unfortunate.
good.
Mhm.
Not,
Moira,
not
is that
often you
Moira?
find
Here
a
she
town
goes.
that actually take pride.
Yeah, sure, not in where I was. But yeah, I mean, we all have our issues. Like we do have a homeless issue here, and unfortunately, the last 3 or 4
Fortunately, that's
days,
everywhere now.
they
I,
and a lot of times too, some of these folks just don't want the help. They prefer living on the street, and because the park across from us is public, they haul stuff back and forth from the rec center where I guess they stay at night, and they spend the day with their dogs and with like a apartment worth of stuff, and tents and things. And then we have to hear the dogs barking all day when people try to walk their dogs through. And then you got them yelling and cursing and other stuff. And it's just kind of like, you know?
that
So,
sounds cool.
yeah, but, it's public land. And so, they get angry sometimes when people call. But, you know, there are some people who truly need the help, and here at least in Oregon that help is available. I'm really was surprised how they try to help the folks here. And certain when a agency can provide a room, for 30 or 60 days, and it gives the person time if they need to get themselves cleaned up, help them find a job, or help them get back to school, help them finding their own place. And sometimes people just can't stop using, and they get kicked out, and then they end up back on the street. And then there's some who do have mental health, and it goes unchecked. Um, so it's lots of different elements here. And there are some, from what I understand, because this is a way for people to take control of their lives, from what I understand. It's like they don't want to rely on government. They don't want to rely on test. They want to be in control of where they are, and if that means hauling, you know, a place worth of items and animals, back and forth, that's what they choose, to do. And sometimes it kind of takes its toll on the people that, um, they have to view that and experience that every day. But, it's one of those things where we have to learn how to work with compassion. And some days I'm just like, Heather, let it go, wish them love, wish them light. And you know but I feel bad for the animals that get back and forth like that. It's just like that's tough. Um but as long as the animals get fed. Moira, question: what is that lovely green plant framing Jonathan's outdoor painting studio?
That is what's called either Jamaican lilikoi or Tahitian lilikoi. It's a type of passion fruit vine. Um, there's nothing really that I can point out easily on camera, but they have really pretty purple flowers that turn into these little like green globes that turn to these orange globes full of juicy yumminess.
Oh, you had me at juicy yumminess. And I've been hoping that while painting here, we might see one of the deer walk down the street because the deer are allowed to roam here um, freely, and people have to stop for them and stuff. And every now and then, I'll have some come by my window and stop and chew some of the clover or whatever, and then they move on. And we got a couple bucks around town, so it's really nice. Oh, Irene, my dog will lightly be put down. Oh, I'm so oh, sweetheart. Let's see. Irene says here, many of the homeless here have been kicked out of housing like me. They don't make their evictions public, but it drives up the numbers they can say they gave housing to. That's is serious abuse. Some of that might be like that here, Irene, but from what I understand, some again, it's from each you know case to case, depending. But I'm so sorry, sweetheart. This one person has a female, she's not fixed, and she ended up having puppies over the summer. And I guess they found homes for a couple of them, but they got two. So now they got mama and they got the two babes. And it makes it difficult for people trying to bring families here to, play in the playground and people to walk their dogs and stuff. But I was told I'll get used to it. But we'll see, you know. So they're not trying to come across here like Ebenezer Scrooge. um, she says, I'm terrified. She goes, that's what's happening to us down there. They're putting down the. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I really am, honey. There's more than enough for everybody on this planet. And yet, you know, less and less it trickles down to the people that need it.
What do you think?
You added oh, you're going to put some Christmas lights in there, you said, right?
Yeah, I just gotta let the leaves dry.
Well, look at you. My golly, look at the whole thing done with it. We've been on for an hour and a half. Wow, look how much you got done. Look how much I got done.
Well,
I've been a yap, and so for me, I don't know if I have to turn. So that's kind of what I've got.
I've just been really focused. When I start painting, it's hard for me to even like look away. Look away, look away.
Look away, look away. Oh, righty. So how long do you want to go for today? What's your time frame?
Anytime you're ready to be done.
Because I have a show at 5, but I can still go another half hour if you want.
I don't know if I have another half hour in me.
Well, let me know how much you got left, and then we'll wrap things up.
Just keep going until I'm like, okay, Uncle.
Uncle.
Yeah, I just need to let this dry so I can come back in here with the. Well, I might want to come back in with acrylic pens for the lights, so I have a little more control. Do you ever use any acrylic pens for like fine detail?
I tried. I did not like them.
You know, like them. I noticed
with me, I'm more abstract, so yeah.
Right. I noticed that certain ones are very easy to use, and other ones are just like a pain in the ass.
No, but Jonathan, tell us really, how do you feel about it? More than a pain in the ass?
Well,
Wow. Maruda says that in Germany, they actually design park benches to turn into little tents for homeless people to sleep in. That's nice.
Whereas in the United States, they add an extra armrest so that you cannot use it as a bed. But,
Oh, this world.
Right. It's like, why can't we all just Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say something very cliche, so I stopped myself.
Yeah.
I'll just get along.
I mean, it's awful. You know, what should be done should not be cliche. It should be something that's automatically, you know. Yeah.
Well, I think in a lot of ways it's cliche because we all see that it's something that needs to happen, but it
Yeah.
never seems to happen.
Exactly. That's why it's like it we should have to have these conversations or have our loved ones like Irene and people, you know, having to deal with this bullshit. Hey, Shelby, are you here? Allison just popped in.
Hi,
Shelby was
Allison.
asking about you earlier, Allison, asking how you were doing. And I share with people that you had to say goodbye to Lou, but Scott was, you know, still with you, and he had a very yummy Thanksgiving, and that you've been happy with your new bus route and things are going good for you. So,
Yeah, very cool. So, for those of you who are just popping in, this is what I
there's
did.
Jonathan's painting. Very nice.
Yeah, it's not my first beach painting, as you can tell.
Very cool. Yeah. Snow. We still have fall leaves on some of our trees. That's how mild it's been here. You know, it drops down to the 30s at night. It'll get a little colder I'm told as we get into January. But right now we have highs between 45, between 40 and 50, varying around 45. We got some rain today, but we still have some tree leaves hanging onto the trees.
That's crazy.
So yeah.
In December. Well, technically, winter doesn't start until mid-December, right? December, January, February is winter.
I don't know. The minute snow starts falling in Buffalo, it was always, oh, here's winter. We're living on the Great Lakes, you know.
Well, I mean, hello, here I am in a tank top
Yeah.
on December 5th.
Yeah.
I won't even tell you what the temperature is.
Probably what, about 75, 80?
75. Are you kidding me?
Well, I don't know. It's that time of year, you know, this time of year. I didn't know if it got cooler, you know.
No, actually, when I very first moved to Maui, it was like this time of year. It was like mid to upper 70s during the day. Now, the last couple winters,
Yeah.
yeah, like right now it's currently 80, but for a change, it's not hotter. Often the humidity makes it feel warmer than it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what is the
True.
humidity? 60% humidity right now, which is pretty low for us.
Yeah, it's the humidity that gets you. And Allison said, I understand, Jonathan. I lived in Florida for 6 years and in Northern California for 15. So I've enjoyed warm weather year round. But 2 degrees this morning. Yeah, I don't miss that, Al. I do not miss that.
I got back from visiting my mom, and it's like it was nice and warm for her, and for me, I was freezing my butt off.
Yeah.
And so I was bundled up. I had like 5 layers on, and my mom, like, we would be on a walk, and my mom turned. She's like, "Are you warm yet?" I'm like, "No."
Jack says, because she's down in Florida, she goes, it's like ass crack down here. Oh, boy. How poetic, Jax. How poetic, my dear. So, well, then I guess maybe we'll end. So, what you got coming up? You did a show with Gerald and
So I did a
Linda
show
yesterday.
with Gerald and Linda de Gonzalez yesterday. It was new full moon readings. The next live I have scheduled will be I'm a guest on Michelle Marie's channel.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and that'll be
I don't want to miss
Monday,
that.
December 15th. What was the name of her channel? Astrological tarot. That's right.
Astrological tarot. I haven't caught one of her lives in a long time, and we've been chatting on Facebook, so it'll be nice to, I'm still trying to get her to come onto my channel. Maybe we can do a
So
discussion
it'll
on.
be December 15th, 3:30 my time, which makes it 5:30 your time and 8:30 Eastern.
Wow. Yeah, try. This is with time zones. So Jonathan's what? You two? No, you're 2 hours behind me. No,
Right.
three. No, two
No,
now.
it's right now. It's 3 and
Two right
some.
now.
That's what confuses people is Hawaii doesn't do the daylight savings, so everyone else changes time, but we don't.
Yeah, Arizona doesn't, except for the Navajo reservation. That was always fun living in Arizona. But it's so funny because when I do shows with certain people, I'm like, okay, Jonathan is 2 behind, Ben is and Jackie are 8 hours ahead. Eastern is 3. I mean, it's just insane trying to keep track of all the different time zones. So, but yeah.
Definitely. Especially when I'm like way out here. I'm just starting my day. Everyone else's day is like half over, it feels like. It's just
Yeah. So yesterday was my great grandma McConnell's birthday on my mom's side. Today, even though I don't talk to her, it's my sister's birthday today. And then 15 years later, I came on the 6th, and tomorrow's mine. So in the last couple of days, I've been celebrating family birthdays. And tonight, Ivana is feeling ill, so she had to bow out for tonight's show for Friday. But Roman is going to be joining me,
nice.
and anybody who wants to, it's going to be kind of like a little mini, birthday celebration. So if anybody pops into to chat, wants to hang out for a bit or something, or even just to hang out and chat and say hi, that's fine too. Another year. As they say, another year, another dollar. But let's see. Tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, I may be doing my poetry, and then Monday I'll be back with the Sacred Feminine. So try to keep on track with the regular shows.
Yeah,
Trying to get
everyone,
those
do the
numbers.
YouTube things. Subscribe,
Yes.
like the video, hit the notification bell, and all the other things.
And Jonathan's link tree is in the description. So if you want one of his beautiful pieces on Etsy,
Oh, I'm not wearing mine.
the link is there, and you can get an additional 30% off if you use the code word Aloha30.
Aloha for 30%. Just Aloha.
Oh, just
Okay.
Aloha for 30%. And your readings and everything. So everything is all in. I got to do a link tree because it would make it easier than having to go back.
Right. Especially if you
Maybe
don't have
with the new laptop.
a website.
Yeah.
Which I should probably do is just get a dedicated website at this point.
Yeah.
And Linktree was in between because I had a website and then the pandemic happened and I was stuck being a stay-at-home parent. So what was the point of having a website? And now I'm like, damn. Yes. Thank you, Jax.
And make sure to subscribe to my lovely guest also. And anything else you want to add before we say? You say aloha to say goodbye too, right?
Correct. You can also say ahui ho, which means until we meet again.
Ahui ho. Nice.
Ahui ho.
Ahui ho. So go ahead.
Till we meet again, right?
Till we meet again. Merry meet, merry part, merry meet again. So
blessed
everybody
be.
Yes, exactly. So everybody have a rest of your day. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for hanging out with us, and maybe we'll see you a little bit later on the Friday night show. And yep, there we go. Showing some of our work. There you go. And
yeah, how can start with us? Like, I wish they could post on the video.
Do what?
You can post a picture on a video. Then that way they
what they're doing. Yeah. Maybe someday. You never know.
Someday. We never know. Maybe we could do a live where we have people pop on to show off some of their art.
I've encouraged that in the past, and people are still like, no.
It's because showing off your art is the hardest thing for an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I get
because of judgment. Yep. We all have different talents.
So that I'm judging myself. more than anything. So
And let's see, everyone's saying goodbye. And let's see, Allison, have a great one. Aloha. And Irene said, beautiful work, you too. Take care, everybody. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.